The International Association of Athletics Federations renewed a curiously focused fight against testosterone this winter. The IAAF Council approved rules in March capping naturally occurring testosterone in female athletes, even though males face no similar limits. The initiative applied only to races from 400 meters to 1 mile, even while the IAAF's research showed natural testosterone had the greatest effect on women competing in the pole vault and hammer throw. The proposal didn't target South African track star Caster Semenya by name, but its specificity signaled the IAAF meant to slow down the fastest 800-meter runner of her generation. In this file photo, Caster Semenya celebrates with South Africa's flag after winning the women's 800-meter final during the 2018 Gold Coast Commonwealth Games. Saeed Khan, AFP, Getty Images. Monday morning, the three-time world champion fought back, launching a lawsuit in the Swiss-based Court of Arbitration for Sport hoping to prevent a rule change the IAAF hopes to implement this November. The IAAF maintains it aims to establish a clear line between natural advantage and unfair performance boost, while shielding female runners from biologically male rivals living and competing as women. But the new rules raise troubling questions about sexism, inclusion and the very purpose of elite sports. By erecting rules to protect women it deems normal, the IAAF ignores the reality that world-class competitions aren't for everyday people. Olympic finals are full of outliers, and elite competition doesn't shun anomalies like Semenya, Michael Phelps or Usain Bolt. Article continued. Belowitz celebrates them. In a statement released Monday, Semenya affirmed both her womanhood and her right to compete. "I don't like talking about this new rule. I just want to run naturally, the way I was born. It is not fair that I am told I must change. It is not fair that people question who I am," Semenya said in a statement released Monday. "I am Mokgadi Caster Semenya. I am a woman and I am fast." Semenya won her first world title in 2009, and 2 years later the IAAF imposed a rule limiting the naturally occurring testosterone of female competitors to 10 nanomoles per liter of blood. Women surpassing that threshold were barred from competing unless they medically suppressed their natural testosterone. In 2015, the CAS upheld Indian sprinter Dutee Chand's petition to suspend the testosterone rule, freeing her and Semenya to compete without medical intervention. The ruling also gave the IAAF a year to present a scientific basis for their initial rule change, and the proposal, approved by Council in March and formally announced in April, attempts to address the CAS challenge. This winter's iteration of the rule limits natural testosterone for female athletes to 5 nanomoles per liter of blood. No hyperandrogenic athlete has cheated, IAAF President Sebastian Coe told reporters in March. "We have always believed that testosterone, whether naturally produced or artificially inserted into the body, provides a performance advantage, but COE's assertion ignores the fundamental difference between maximizing a natural gift and using unnatural means to cheat." Article continued below. Finnish cross-country skier Eero Mäntyranta was born with a gene variant making his body more responsive to the blood-building hormone EPO. The resulting abundance of red blood cells boosted his endurance and helped propel him to 7 Olympic medals. U.S. cyclist Lance Armstrong spiked his red blood cell count by taking synthetic EPO in defiance of doping rules. He won 7 Tour de France titles before having them stripped due to long-term ped use. Both athletes enjoyed improved performance thanks to EPO, but only Armstrong cheated to achieve it. The distinction is simple and significant. Semenya can't help her high testosterone any more than Mäntyranta could stop his body from producing red blood cells. It's a natural and, for now, legal advantage both athletes had over competitors, no different from Bolt's long levers or Phelps' wide wingspan. And when Manfriorento made a late career decision to take synthetic hormones and stimulants, he, like Armstrong, was punished as a drug cheat. The IAAF stresses it doesn't consider athletes like Chan and Semenya rule breakers, and lays out several options for women whose natural testosterone exceeds the association's limit. Athletes can suppress testosterone with drugs, compete against men, or enter a third gender category, if one is available. Except competing against world-class men isn't practical for women in track and field, while experts point out that lowering a healthy woman's testosterone can trigger health problems. And unless the IAAF creates a third gender category for events like the Olympics, the rule acts as a de facto ban from the highest levels of competition for Semenya and athletes like her. But if the IAAF excludes world-class performers who aren't cheating on the basis of testosterone levels that aren't normal, the organization should re-evaluate its purpose. Elite-level events can showcase normal athletes, or they can provide a platform for the world's best, but they can't do both. Safeguarding space for women, the IAAF considers normal, seems a noble goal, but regular men and women already have plenty of places reserved for them at world-class competitions. They're in the stands, or on the sidelines, or on the couch in front of the TV, watching as athletes like Semenya make the most of their abnormal talent. Morgan Campbell is a sports reporter based in Toronto. Follow him on Twitter, @MorganCampbell.